Well, I'm here in Tehachapi, right across the street from my old alma mater. That's not the high school anymore. But there's the junior high I went to, and it's not the junior high anymore. But anyway, up here doing some testing. Got UP southbound, headed towards Summit through Tehachapi. Like an auto rack. And it appears to be empty. No new cars on that. But anyway, we got a couple of track gangs working up here. We got a tamper and a regulator out there on the number 2 track. The other side of Denison Road. We have another tamper and regulator down there on the number 2 track. And we've got some machinery parked down there. I'm not sure what it is. I'm going to go down there and talk to those guys. That's not a UP company. It's called Loran. They are contractors. They bring their big guns out. Machines look pretty impressive when I drove by them a while ago, but anyway, do test on a couple of switches. This one is the north end of the line track, and the other test I had to do, this is the south end of the line track, and down there is the north end of the line track. And the reason they call this the line track is there used to be lime kilns down there. There was a tramway that went from the mountains, can't see them because that train's there, up there, and it came down here to these kilns, and they burned that limestone, and it was the beginning of the process of making cement before they finished the cement plant at Monolith and built its own kilns. And I get down, I'll go back down that way and film the pedestals for part of the plant are still there. So anyhow, I think these auto cars go down to the Port of Los Angeles, and that's where they pick up cars and distribute them from there. So I'm sure that's where this empty is headed. I'm not sure of anything, but I assume. CP car, CSX, BNSF, Ferromex, everything but a Union Pacific. Well, Ferromex is one of the Mexican railroads. BNSF, oh, there's a UP car. Providence and Worcester Railroad, that's an Eastern Seaboard Railroad. Anyway. It's harder to see these days, but up on that little knob of a hill in the center of the frame is where the old lime quarry was. You can barely see it. It's just right straight down from the top. Looks like trees and stuff are growing back in it now, but when I was a kid it was plainly visible. But anyway, we will move on. This is an extremely busy place right here right now. We're in Tehachapi, just the other side of Hayes Street, which is right there. I stopped here. There's a northbound BNSF. Against current of traffic because they got all these this is the cat tamper that I did the piece on while it was sitting still down at Cable. They moved it up to Ashby, getting ready to go to work with it. It looks like the reason I stopped right here was I wanted to come back down. This is where the lime kilns used to be, and this was a old ramp for loading and unloading the kiln. There was another one here. There was more of the plant was there with that elevated places there with the concrete blocks, but this is where that was. And that is why they call that the lime track. Got a, you can see down there. Got a southbound train sitting at the other end of the Tehachapi crossover waiting for this train to go by so he can move out of the way. According to my CAD screen, there are quite a few trains coming up the hill behind him. So it's going to be busy. I'm not going to get any time to work today. I'm told that the ballast cleaner that I did the piece on, that was actually yesterday when I shot the pieces on the cat tampers, regulators, and the ballast cleaner. The ballast distribution machine is still sitting here in Tehachapi, right over there. But hopefully I'll be able to get out to Mojave where the ballast cleaner's working and get some footage of it working. But anyway, I just wanted to shoot this little piece where the lime kilns used to be, and the reason it was called the lime track. On a really busy day in Tehachapi.